We are looking for a baby boy name that's strong and masculine but still sweet, something old. They said they like Depression era names, they like biblical names. The name on their list of names they won't be using is Cooper. So Cooper makes me think Oscar, Porter, Warner, Wesley, and Calvin. I purposely did a few different vibes because Cooper kind of blends in, can go in a few different directions. They pointed out that they like C names and J names. With Cooper having the double O's in there, I wanted to include more double letter boy names and names ending in ER. A ton of biblical names. This is not an exhaustive list of biblical names by any means, but I did try to edit it down to mostly just include the more familiar mainstream feeling names. I did keep a few wild cards in there, but I just got rid of the ones that I was like, if Cooper is the name to beat, we're not going to uncommon or unfamiliar with this name, I don't think. And because I like old names in general, if they don't choose a biblical one, here are some classic feeling boys names that actually aren't biblical. They specifically mentioned liking the Depression era names, so I pulled lists from 1929 and 1939, their top 100, and highlights from beyond the top 100. Narrowing down their top suggestions, I always do it in categories. So first I had the more familiar, safe feeling Depression era names. I do have more Depression era names farther down, but those were Arthur, George, Victor, Luther, and Ivan. Biblical suggestions were Titus, Reuben, Abel. I love Abel for them. I think it's so cool. Gideon and Gabriel. C and J were both the letters they pointed out liking, so I did a list for each. So Calvin, Conrad, Cedric, Clark, and Corbin. Then Joshua, Joel, Jensen, Judson, and Jonah. And then I did some more wildcard Depression era names. So the one they gave us an example and they said they liked the Depression era names was Jed. So I did some more one syllable old like grandpa names. Bruce, Clyde, Frank, Gus, and Abe. Then some longer ones that were a little less familiar. Elwood, Harland, Irving, Delmar, and Merritt. And just my honorable mentions wildcards in general, that I do 5 in each category, so these are just kind of my leftovers. Malcolm, Ferris, Oscar, Desmond, Garrett, and Abbott. This consultation was so fun to think about because there weren't a ton of parameters to work in, so you can kind of cast a wide net, and I was able to make a lot of suggestions that aren't cohesive with one another, but hopefully will lead them in a direction that helps them find the name that they love. I would love to hear what suggestions you have, and I hope everyone's having a great weekend.